Because I like to cook and I thought it would be something fun for me and then fun for the students as well. It's a really flexible class and the students got to kind of choose what they wanted to do and what they wanted to cook. So, and I like to get student input because I like to have fun and I like the students to enjoy what they're doing in my class. We've been feeding people all week and then also tomorrow we're going to be doing the REA Cantina and serving lunch to everybody, and then we're also cooking for the celebration of learning. So
Really, no, I kind of like cooking and doing stuff like food wise because food is good. So pretty much just straightforward cooking, and we do more work, but it's like not as like schoolwork. It's more hands on, like doing stuff with food.
I really like to make projects, to work with my hands, to build things, and this gives me another opportunity to do that. And building a canoes last year with Urban Boat Builders was awesome. The boat that we build will belong to the REA community, kind of a floating classroom as well as means of transportation for different trips.
My job is to go to schools and other community organizations and teach young people how to build boats. Traditional boats, mainly built out of wood. I've been doing this for about 3.5 years now. It kind of goes back to when I was young. I really liked putting things together, building things, creating. And so I just wanted to share my skills with other young people and get them excited about working with their hands and building things. So that was my main reason for doing what I'm doing.
Because I thought it would be exciting to do a big boat like a Umiak that fits 10 people. Yeah, I thought it would be exciting, and it was when we saw the bigger picture. Yeah, because it's hands-on, and that's easier than just sitting and doing work.
I chose Great Battles because I see it as an opportunity to teach social studies in a very hands-on fashion due to the fact that we're recreating scale models of battles that occurred in history, turning points in history. I've always been interested in the idea of being a soldier. Well, I hope that it helps students understand that war is terrible, and we want to try to do all we can to be peacemakers on this earth and to avoid it. It really gives them a very first-hand feeling of what it was like to be involved in this historical event.
Shows it because I want to learn about like battles and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. In some aspects, yes, and in some aspects, no. Because you get to do more hands-on stuff, but you still learn as much as you would in a regular class.
It's a great opportunity for students here to be involved in the plan for the Great River Park. I'm interested in making sure that public spaces and natural spaces are preserved and that we are developing along the river with what makes sense as far as the ecology that's there. And I'm also think it's very important that we make sure that there's access to the river so that everybody can get down to the river and fish or boat or hike or bike, and that's a part of recreation for everybody and accessible for everybody within the Twin Cities. It will affect the REA community because we've been working with consultants, so experts that are working with the Great River Park project, and connecting with them, so making connections.
I've spent 10 years working in Chicago for broadcast television, making short documentaries for various television shows, and working mostly on the post-production side of things. John Burns and I we're good friends, and we're both teachers, and he was aware of my background in video and asked me to come. And the advice I would give to future documentary makers would be, if you're making a documentary, just let the things happen around you. The beauty about making a documentary is that you have no control over the actions that are going on around you, but you do have control over what to do with those actions and what you can show and what you don't have to show. And I think one of the things that you learn about making a documentary is the fun about being the fly on the wall and just kind of watching what's happening around you and turning that into a visual medium for other people to see.